Alright, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to part 4 of my playthrough for Doki Doki Literature Club, and it's the day of the festival. We've been hearing about this since part 1, this freaking festival. In the last part, we got it on a little bit with Yori, Ori, I'm going to just call her that, because I keep forgetting how to say her name. It's Sayori. It's just the two words, Say and Ori. Sayori, right? I could be wrong about the pronunciation, but either way, um, she was depressed, and we said we love her, and she got a little bit happier. So, all right, so now we're here, day of the festival. Let's get it. Let's get it, girl. All right. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, funnily, whatever. I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Get it going, you know? But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Gore! What? You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. It's no music. It's weird. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. And that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Say Ori. Jesus. Say Ori. Say Ori. Say Ori. Say Ori. Say Ori. Say Ori. Okay. I got it. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori. Fuck. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. What an idiot. You think that one day, on days this important, she'd try a little harder? I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Yeah, she's depressed, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Gore. You know, I'm not her fucking dad. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? What the fuck are you talking? What the fuck? How does she know about that? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. What? Alright. I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone, but Jesus. Alright, geez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? What did you say? Monika is being excited. There's no music. Okay, now it's we're shifting, bro. We're in the dark. Yo, this is dark web. We're in dark web now. Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Look at that. It looks great. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh. I don't want to scroll down. It starts with a percentage sign. Yeah, get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. I don't want to scroll down. I don't want to fucking scroll down. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Ah! What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Gore! What's wrong? Well, she said what's wrong. Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe she sent that poem before we confessed our love for her. Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of waking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori! She really is a heavy sleeper. Yo, what the fuck? I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. Gently opened the door. Fuck! Yo! What the fuck? An exception. An exception. What the fuck? Alright. Is this real? What the... Oh, they're playing, I know that song. Is this real? What the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sarah wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. She really dead? Holy fuck. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for a wow. Holy fuck. That scared the shit out of me too. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then I should have said she's my friend instead? Fuck, I thought, if anything, the love thing would... I guess it makes sense, though, but she was, like, talking about how... And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like I always have been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Wait, hold on. What? It isn't? I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do whatever she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Wait, hold on. What? What the fuck is going on? What? Oh, she's glitched and she's turned into... What's her name? What the fuck? Let's go to this one. Oh, fuck. File error. Characters say... Dude, deleted her from the game. Yo. Alright. What the fuck is going on? They deleted her from the game? Starting a new game. Wait, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit. I can't read that. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw for herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We walked to school together, but starting we would sleep more frequently, and I would start to get tired. But she's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, why is there like, oh shit? I just sigh and I out front of the crosswalk and let you catch up to me. Oh, fuck. Is you... Okay. Okay. Oh, they really deleted my saves, eh? Alright. I'll put it right here then. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually worse, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Holy shit. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Dude, this is fucked up. They just deleted her completely? What the fuck is going on? I'm perfectly content just by getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Oh yeah, okay. No girls in the anime club? Yeah. Girls you would like, I guess. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. This is fucked up. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Gore? Oh, Monica. Is Monica... I guess that would make sense, right? The way she's been fucking acting, right? Monica's like some fucking evil deity or some shit. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you here. It's been a while, because the way like she does the tips and shit, and she always breaks the fourth wall. I thought that was weird. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in school, or in class, sorry. Well, same shit. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. But having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What'd you come in here for, anyway? The plot thickens. This fucking game. It's got, like, hey, the first 3 hours of this game, interesting, but, you know, like, visual novel interesting, where it's like, alright, it's like, you know where it's going, but you're okay with the journey so far. Now, this game has become fucking, like, 100% super interesting. I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? How about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Wonder. What fucking... Actually, I'm starting a new one. Fuck you. Stop it. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. Ugh. Jesus. Yo, it's... I'm not gonna get over that. It's fucked up. They just delete her. Like, her dying, her committing suicide, that's fucked up. That's a horrible imagery, but just the idea that they also deleted her from the game. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Yeah. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, girl. Hey, girl. I don't want to say hey, girl. Hey, Gore. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Use your womanly ways on me. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse, besides the point that I don't fucking like literature at all, but whatever. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Gore. You know that? It's nothing, really. Oh, fucked up. His best friend in the whole world, closest friend, was just like, do it. And he's like, nah, we got cupcakes. All right. She's just like, will you do it? And he's like, she cute. Hell yeah. She the hottest girl in the school. My character sucks. Anyway, shall we go then? I'll look for the materials in our time. I guess it's also... He was more annoyed at his friend Sayori. She doesn't exist anymore, so let's not talk about her. I got a runny nose. Sorry. Okay. She doesn't exist anymore. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Okay. Oh, there's the closet. The closet's open. Was that open before? Oh, fuck! Yo, it's a picture of her hanging. That's her hanging, right? Can you see that? Jesus Christ. I'm back and I brought a guest with me. Oh, fuck! Stop it! Fucking stop it! Stop it right fucking now. I'm done. I'm done with it. Eh? Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Gore. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. I'm like trying to pay attention to see if I see anything else in the background. Dude, that's her fucking hanging. You can see her body like right here. That's fucked. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as always, as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you again. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Gore in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just wanted to run into him. In that case, wait, I wanted to... Should I at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. I guess let's save again? Unless saves don't matter anymore, I don't fucking know. It's like, I just fucking delete all my saves. That would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Gore? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. It's already open. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Nobody's going to discuss the picture of the hanging fucking girl. Huh? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't many more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Sorry, I'm just getting with the beat, because I don't want to think about the fucking horrors that this game is going to show me in a minute. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I wonder if we'll ever get to this festival. Okay. I'm confident that we go all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah. I can't stop looking at the fucking picture in the background. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, girl, what kinds of things do you like to read? Usually fun, happy things where people don't hang themselves. Well, actually, I can't read, so I don't fucking do that. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. What? She just floats her big fucking head in. Anime! It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah. You trying to say? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Fucking get out of here. Stop. I got my eyes on you. You're the sinister one. I fucking know it. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world that I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Okay, I was expecting a jump scare there. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It said, I like cute shit, like I said in the first part. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. You fucking say it. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. I wonder, is this game gonna keep, like, ending and, like, picking off each character one by one like a horror movie? Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Oh, you know what? I just thought about it. Hold on. Just give me 1 second, guys. No. There you go. I didn't think about it. There you go. Alright. Okay, let's continue on. Roots her eyes. You don't like them. Oh, not a very confident writer. Oh. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. A lot of this is the same stuff, but I'm assuming something's going to change, right? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work and you set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Wonder, can you skip this stuff? No, I don't think so. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Huh? What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. Oh, those poems are gonna be fucked up this time. I'm getting ready for it. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Gore? So wait, before I was there was a president and a vice president, and then just another girl. Alright. Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. She sinks a little bit, but I'm sorry, I thought. They all sink a little bit. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Gore. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everybody down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Yeah, real fucking relaxed. Pretty chill, not gonna lie. Pretty chill. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. They float up a little bit. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Gar? Yeah, could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would have been super pissed. Gore, I'm so happy. I like that because what's her name is gone. She didn't make any cupcakes. Natsuki, because it was revealed that because Sayori was here, she made the cupcakes. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do anything I can. All right, let me just save. Continue where my saves were. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember, tonight's assignment, write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Gore, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Whoa, shit. Yeah, can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Well, that's a weird picture of a girl hanging. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, the 3 girls. The only 3 in the entire game. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You haven't left a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah. What happens if I say no? Okay. Yes. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay. Boom 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 boom. We're back here. All right, so I feel like this doesn't matter really. Intellectual. Vertigo. Candy. Yeah, she liked candy. Daydream. Yeah. Despise contamination. Passion. Whisper. Adventure. Existence. You know, I'm gonna try to go for Yuri. I think maybe. I don't know. Actually, we'll see. Giggle. Yeah, I don't know. Horror. She likes. Together. She likes that. I wonder if we can go both ways. Milk. She likes that, but sadness. No, she likes that. Okay. Misery. She likes that. Agonizing. She likes that. Beauty. She likes that. And I would say tears. Yeah, she likes that. I already know she likes that. Okay. And I'd say mouse. She'd probably like that. Yeah. Clumsy. She likes that. And broken. She likes that. So last one. Grief. She likes that. Okay. I don't know if that evened out. I'm not too sure. Hi again, Gore. Oh look, the thing's gone. I'm looking for other things. Can I? No. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Yeah, even though I fucking want to. That's for sure. Alright. Saving doesn't matter, obviously, but you never know. the game does crash or something. Yeah, I could just skip most of the dialogue anyway, so. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. That fucking picture's gone. That's good. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What the fuck? Alright. Thanks for keeping your promise, Score. Yeah, no problem. Your face was a little weird. So, it's fine now. I was just saying. Oh, this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What the fuck? Stop it. Alright? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by... Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, she's in... What the fuck? She's in front of the... The fuck is this? She's in front of the fucking thing. Meh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Goro. We'll make sure to put your comfort first. Okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Either way, whatever. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. I feel like, is she closer to the camera than usual? I don't know. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then I forget saying anything, and it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Is the classroom's like tilted, right? I just realized that. It's tilted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! I swear she's getting like closer. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, there she goes. Oh! Okay, it's good now. Everyone settled in. I expected mine to kick off some schedule. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. As long as it's on her face, then I'm okay with that. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Okay. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book as she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Uh-oh. Okay. Wait. Okay, I think we're good. I thought the music just went away. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. What's up, girl? But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, that's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'm assuming she bought it for me, but she might just be fucking crazy. I don't know. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is entitled Portrait of Markov. That doesn't sound good. That sounds like a fucking serial killer. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Oh yeah, I guess it is fucking relatable. I feel like I'm in an experiment. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. How is it fucking relatable? The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from fucking nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Gore? No, it's... I mean, my name's Gore, girl. Come on. It's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these... Or those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's that kind of challenges... Oh, wait, this is her speaking. It's that kind of challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... What the fuck? Dude, this game's fucking freaking me out now. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Again, like I said, I knew it was like something about it was horror related, but I wasn't expecting it to like fuck with you. Like I thought it was just gonna be like out of nowhere, like fucking everybody's crazy. That's why I was making jokes about like oh, she's sucking blood and she's crazy, because I thought that's where it was leading. That was leading to everybody's crazy, which I guess that's kind of where it's leading anyway, but they're doing it differently, where it's like, yeah, they're crazy, but it's because the game's fucking with them, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets, what the fuck? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. What the fuck did she just say? So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right now. Oh, fuck. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but anyway, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your hot body. What the fuck? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? All right. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Oh, she's, this should work, right? Okay. Sit at my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching. I wonder if there was anybody out there that actually played this game thinking it was a visual novel and got really upset at this point, where it's just like, come on, I want to fuck the cute girls or whatever. Yes, I comb my hair. I get my hair did. Ooh, excuse me, princess. All right, let's go. I was stretching my wrist here. Well, I was clicking it. Can you hear that? You hear that click? That's not good. All right, I don't even play computer games. That's not good. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, hey. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? She's okay, I get it. I'm on the right side of her. I thought I was behind her or something. Eh? To turn the page. It's kind of creepy the way she's looking at me. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh, thanks. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, you're right. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finishes the page before me, so I turn up by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. You like thumb sex? First time I brought up sex, though. Actually, is that true? The word sex, I think. I don't think I've said the word sex yet. That's probably not true. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. With the one that cuts people apart and shit? What the fuck? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. Oh, I thought you meant something else about her. That she cuts people up. Something else. Never mind. We haven't read that part yet. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Hold on. Make sure everything's good. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're good. Okay, just making sure. That was a sound test to make sure my microphone was good. Alright. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. And she wasn't breathing. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Alright, go get some water. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Gore! Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, not that. I didn't do fucking anything. Jesus. It's an interrogation. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Yeah, I was about to say, when were we doing that? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up and make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag. Okay, well, I got two choices here. I guess let's save. Oh, okay, this game. Let's do Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine with her first. Ellipses. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just that I didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Yeah. I think I did the same joke when I first read that. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Okay. This is going to be something. Something's going to happen here. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay. I was getting ready for like a jump scare or something. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid? Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Whatever. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, man. Real fucking Ryan Johnson here. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I said to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. Alright, I guess Monica. I wonder what fucking happened to Yuri. Is Yuri dead? She hanging in a fucking closet somewhere? Hi, Gore. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Here you go. Here you go, crazy lady. Don't worry, Gore. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Gore. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I hope she's happy. Because if not, I think we're going to find something bad soon. Okay, I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think was she in the fucking room when that happened? Like, I think if she gets too stimulated, then she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri? I'm back! There she is. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Oh, already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound very confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, I think confidence. Yeah, okay. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, right? Yeah. Playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fear, I brandish my pen. Okay. So what do you think? It's very free form. It's, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. I want to read that poem again, actually, now thinking about it. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and, and hit that bell to get all notifications. Alright, Yuri. Oh, she got like a weird face going. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Oh, what was that? Eh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? Eh? What's that? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha 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 ha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Really? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Ellipses. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic and then free form together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'll let me share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay, so it's the same. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? What's that? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Gore. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem only being symbolically compared to a ghost. A lot of this stuff is the same. I wonder if you're supposed to skip a lot of this stuff. I don't want to do it just in case. But a lot of it is the same. And it did technically start a new game. I guess not really, though. We'll continue regularly. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that one. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Yeah. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Gore. Me too. I'm going to do the best for me. I said that same joke. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Okay, you can't skip. Even if they're just being... Is the music a little different? Can't really tell. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. Maya's land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Alright, let's save here. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Gore did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, okay. Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. This time, if I have to break up the fight, I can't use what's her name. Hold on. Her. There you go. Can't use her anymore, sadly. Which I haven't yet. And Gore liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Gore appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh, how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. Well, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Gore started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Fuck off. Take out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Oh, fuck. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after you graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? You only act you try. Oh, be careful, or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Gore hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as she was standing there. Gore, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I'm getting fucking freaked out. How did I get dressed? Oh my god, I do. What do I agree? It's already, I'll pick Yuri. I'll pick Yuri. Okay, I'll pick Natsuki then. No, I'll pick Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Natsuki? Fuck. Fuck this game. Hey Gore, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. And they really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am. Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Oh, fuck. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Jesus. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Gore, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. She gonna make him forget that? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. I could go home wherever the fuck I want. I don't know why she's making it seem like I'm fucking stuck here, like it's prison. Yuri, or detention, I guess. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay here a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Oh, fuck. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Gore, and it would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... What the fuck? Oh, look, they're both like depressed. Were they always like that, actually? I'm not sure. Jesus. Alright. Tears. Oh, she's happy. Forgive. Comfort. Poof. She likes that. Romance. She likes that. Joy. Oh, she likes that. Kitty. Yay. Unrestrained, disoriented. Peaceful. Yeah, peaceful. Valentine. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Happy, love, universe. The world's a universe of... It's a place. It's big. The world is a universe. I just said. Kiss. Yeah, kissy. A little kiss. Lollipop. Lollipops are good. Vertigo. I don't like that. I don't know why I clicked that shit. Climax. Yeah, that could be good. Charm? Hell yeah, charm. Vivacious? Or let's do dream. Dream. What the fuck? Come on now. I'll pick that. Fuck. Vanilla? Horror? Happiness? Eternity? Jesus Christ. Oh, this game. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. I don't know how. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Gore. That's the usual. So yeah, she always looks every day. Oh, hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh, there she is. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. What happened right after, though, is the question. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Gore, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Oh yeah? Yeah. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you enjoyed this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah! You little gremlin, fucking pop up out of nowhere. No, I haven't. And I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Nope. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Yeah? What? What are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday? I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Oh, fuck. Oh. She said she won't remember any of it. Yo. What the fuck? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Wow. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. I'm assuming Monica just wants this club to be good. And if people are something's wrong with certain people and she knows about it, then she'll make them forget about it. And when it comes to Sayori, she didn't know that she was depressed or whatever because she didn't tell anybody because she looked happy and chipper. So that's why when she killed herself, but she can reverse time. I'm assuming it's her. Right? It's gotta be her. At this point, it's gotta be her. she's something. I don't know. It could be just the fucking game fucking with stuff. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Yeah. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ha ha ha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Ha ha ha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, and she was doing practice piano. Piano? Oh, where you played music, piano? Oh, give me some credit I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not... Wait, she's been practicing for a while. Oh, I guess at this point she has been practicing for a while, because she's the only one that has continued, right? Okay. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Gore. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I'm looking behind her, see if there's anything weird. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Gore? Yeah. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, of course, girl. Me and you hang out until fucking game fucking freaks out and wants to fucking murder me. I planned it anyway. Plan on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Or make some tea first? Not at all. Go ahead. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Oh. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you, you know. Yeah, walk with you side by side, holding hands, you know. Oh, the fucking picture's back. Yo, this fucking game is insane. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like this time. It's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Oh no. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Oh, what's that noise? I don't want to... Oh no. Oh, what the fuck's gonna happen? What is gonna happen when I fucking hit the space bar? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Okay, sounds like breathing. Keh. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, what the fuck? What happened, girl? What the fuck? You cut yourself a lot. Oh, is that why she was like trying to? Did she cut herself? So when somebody says, "Oh my god," how did I not fucking figure that out? That she cuts herself? Jesus Christ, me dumb. It's like, how did I not figure that out? I knew she did something with that knife, but I was not immediately going, she cuts herself. And like, what's her name brought it up too. Okay. Oh, whoa, inhale. What's that noise? Most logical place for, I'm bored. 10 minutes pass. I'm back. Okay. Corey, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. Oh, the picture's gone again, by the way. Whoa! I hit save. You saw that? Can I see that again? It's not happening again. Sorry for misunderstanding. Picture in hand. Yuri hurries out of the classroom. She's just feeling. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I canceled all the dialogue out before. That's weird. If there's any other Easter eggs. Load, maybe? No. Settings? I want to see if something else pops up. Wait, go to settings here? It's version, okay. Alright. Of course! I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Haha. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much, and also stop fucking cutting yourself. You thought I forgot, huh? You thought I forgot? No, homie never forgets. You're always worrying about me, Gore. It's very endearing, even though I've only... Well, I guess I've probably known her for a little while, but in-game, I've only known her for 2 days. My character probably known her for a while. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Gore, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against a wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because your posture, right? Always hunching over like that while reading? Yeah. That's it. Not the... Whatever the fuck this game's hinting at. Whatever terrible thing that they're fucking hinting at. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. What the fuck you want? I'll dig a fucking flashlight on my ass? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are... Oh, you can do that, yeah. Oh, you mean you couldn't see because you were too far away. Okay, I get you. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh, boy. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading, besides looking at those bazongos. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs, and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Shit, my bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, hey, what's up? Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's clearly totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. It would have been weird if she just like tried to put it in her mouth. Here. Yeah, lick the finger like you licked my blood finger. I forgot that too, huh? And then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. Okay, so he fucking did it. Okay, so I spoke too early. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Gore? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Starts to breathe heavily. Oh, I can't. Gore? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Gore? My heart won't stop pounding, Gore. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Gore? Suddenly pressing my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. What the fuck is wrong with her eyes? Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, this game. I played this game 1 month too late, I think. It's time to share poems. Alright. I think this is where we're gonna probably stop. Even though I'm sure something fucked up is about to happen, but... That was part 4 of my playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. A lot of shit happened in this episode. I don't even know where to start. So I think I'm just going to save that. And we'll talk about it maybe when the game ends. Which I think might be the next part. I'm not really sure. But that was something. That's for sure. Jesus Christ. Anyway, that is part 4 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Wow. Okay. Bye.